Imagine it's the last week of the month and your board pack is due in 2 days. Someone in your team is still copying numbers from the ERP into slides, and someone else is reformatting the variance table for the third time. And you are sitting there writing executive commentary from scratch for a meeting you have been to 12 times before. That is 2 to 3 full days of your team's time every single month on the work that should not require a human at all. So today, I want to show you how to change that completely using Copilot Cowork. Here's what we are going to cover: what Cowork actually is and why it's completely different from Copilot Chat, even if you already use chat every day. The prompt framework that makes it work for finance, a live demo where we'll build a real CFO board pack, and the 6 things you need to check before you run this on your own data. So before I want to get into the demo, I want to plant one idea in your mind, because if you already use Copilot Chat, you might think you know what it is. You don't. They are completely different things. Copilot Chat is a conversation. If you need a draft of an email, a summary of a meeting, or any research that you are doing maybe for Excel formulas, you can use chat. Copilot Cowork is execution. You define the task and Cowork runs it end to end. It goes into your real files and it comes back with completed outputs. Think about it like a junior analyst. If you ask a junior a question, they answer it. If you assign them a project, they go and build it. Chat is the question, Cowork is the project. And one more thing people tend to mix up. Cowork is not the same as Copilot in Excel or in PowerPoint. For example, Copilot in PowerPoint lives inside the app and helps you build or edit one deck at a time, or to turn a Word or an Excel into slides. It can also help you rewrite speaker notes or redesign a layout. Cowork doesn't need to open PowerPoint. It will actually pull the data, write the commentary, decides what goes on which slide, and produce the deck for you using PowerPoint underneath. PowerPoint Copilot will help you with slides, but you need to upload the data yourself. You need to give each time the same prompt. So it's not really something you can repeat, but Cowork will help you build the whole pack from the file, and once that you have the task written once, you can repeat it. And that's the beauty of Cowork. If you find information like this useful, please subscribe, because I post every week on AI for CFOs and I don't want you to miss what I have coming next. So here's the thing most CFOs get wrong with AI. They give it vague objectives. Analyze our forecast, prepare for the board meeting. And that's not the right way to approach any tool for maximum output, let alone Cowork, which works best when you tell it 5 things. And every time I see a CFO frustrated with AI, it's almost always because one of these 5 things was missing from the brief. So here are the 5 things. First, what you want at the end. Second, which data to use. Third, what the finished deliverables looks like. Fourth, what rules to follow. And fifth, what needs your approval before anything goes out. That's it. And the more specific you are, the better the output. And that's true for a junior analyst as well as for Cowork. Let me show you what this looks like when you run it live. You can see here I am in Copilot Cowork, and here is the prompt I'm going to run. So I'm asking to build a complete monthly performance review package for the CFO using all of these files. So I have actuals inside, budget, forecast, some notes for my reviews, also the board template from last time, and I'll ask to deliver a PowerPoint deck, an executive summary, and a variance analysis. Also work on the KPI with commentaries, some risk assessment, and recommended actions. And I want to save everything in a folder. And you can see after I'm explaining what I want the focus on. So the revenue, the gross margin, the EBITDA, the headcount as well. Also, I explain my triggers. The 5% and the 100K as well are my trigger here for this business. Because Cowork can send email if you want. That for now, I don't want to send any email. And now I want you to pay attention to what Cowork is doing. First, you can see that Cowork is going into SharePoint and OneDrive to find the exact files by name, and you can see the steps running on the right side. It will first do that, then it will do all of the tasks that we ask, and that's the beauty of it. You can see everything happening, and you can see the files created, the commentaries. So there it is, the full board pack with commentary written, variance flagged, and recommendations structured. That was 14 minutes from when I hit run. And I'm actually surprised every time I see this, because I don't know anyone who could build something that complete, that fast, from scratch. And look at the formatting too. It's already good, much better than what a lot of people are doing when they are creating Excel files and PowerPoints. Really impressive. Now, of course, I have to review, I have to make it my own. But before you go and try this on your own, with your own data, with your own Copilot Cowork, really important that you know that Cowork is actually built separately on top of what you pay for Copilot. And for this, you need to buy Copilot credits. So that's why it's not by default there and your company needs to activate it. And then you will see that every task you run consumes credits based on the model you used, how much data it pulls, how many tools it calls, and how long it runs, and how big is the task. A light task might cost you a few dollars or even less than $1, but a heavy one, maybe like this one, can run really between $5, $10, maybe a bit more. That depends on your settings, that depends on the work, the model you use. And that's important that you know that. So that's why my recommendation, especially now that it can cost you money, you need to consider Copilot Cowork as something that is in production. But before you put it in production, because it will cost you money, what you need to do is to test it in Copilot Chat. And basically what you do is you test part of this process by prompting, by asking AI to describe all of the tasks. And once you have the task well described, like the commentaries, the final output, how does it look like? Then you bring all of that together and you ask your Copilot Chat to create a prompt and instructions. And basically, this is what we're going to bring in Copilot Cowork in production. And like this, all of the tests, you don't need to spend anything because for now, Copilot Chat is lump sum per month. So it's a package, you pay the same, whatever you use it, if you use it a lot or not. But as Copilot Cowork, you use it by task, by how much you use, how big is the task, then all of your tests, you need to do it in an environment where it doesn't cost money. And then once you know it works, then you go to Copilot Cowork and then you run the task. And there, this is where it will be the most efficient. It will cost a bit, but not much. How much is $5 compares to hours of work of your team? Nothing, right? And that's why if you use it this way, Copilot Cowork will be super beneficial for you. But again, it's not Copilot Chat. So you need to think it as a worker that costs money or electricity if you want. And that's why you need to pay attention about when you use it and for which purpose. Just some information about the pricing and how does it work. So first, this is usage based. So you know which task costs you money, you know which person, and you can even set a spending limit either for your company or also per people. So like this, every user can have a cap. Like this, there is also no surprise. These AI tools are evolving every single week and it is generally impossible to keep up on your own. And that's exactly why thousands of CFOs join my free masterclass every Tuesday, where I cut through what is actually changing and I give you only what matters for running a finance function. So click the first link in the description below to grab your spot. Now let's go back to the 6 things you need to check once the work is done, because Cowork is only as good as the setup underneath. Before you run this on your real board data, here are the 6 things you need to check. First, your files need to be in a SharePoint or OneDrive, not sitting on your local desktop because Cowork cannot connect there. So if the file is on your C drive, Cowork won't be able to see it. Second, your board template needs to be saved there too, with the exact name you use in the prompt. And I mean exact, especially if you have a lot of documents. So actually, Cowork finds files by name, and you can even explain in your prompt where is the data, so in which folder. And again, try it, because maybe even some characters, if it's off, might also induce AI in the wrong direction. So that's important to make sure that what you describe is as correct as possible. Third, and this is something that might happen, if you don't see that your Cowork can access to Teams and doesn't access to your meeting notes, then you need to copy these meeting notes in OneDrive as a Word document or a text document. Try again. If you see that it access to Teams, perfect. If it doesn't, then you need to save those notes in OneDrive. Fourth, test the folder path that you are mentioning in your prompt. Because if the folder path is wrong, then AI will not find it. And it will avoid a lot of frustration and for you to burn these tokens for nothing. Fifth, and really important because I see this mistake all the time, make sure that your Excel files that you use are well organized organized. What I mean by well organized, it means like if you have hundreds of tabs inside where you have the same data repeated several times with old data, new data, is not really well linked, AI will be confused and you will have really bad output. Just make it simple. Have one tab for your P&L, one tab for your headcount, one tab for your cash flow, one tab maybe for the detail of the revenue, so revenue by country or revenue by product. The better organized is your Excel file, the easier it is after to create this board pack and these commentaries for AI. If it's not organized yet, then maybe create the workflow. And again, this workflow, you could also do it with Cowork, but that would be another task, or that would be an additional task to add in your workflow at the beginning. And sixth, the first time you test and run this Cowork task, try it with your old board pack. So the one of last month, where you give the Excel, the notes, and you see if it produces something similar to the board pack you already communicated last month. And if it does, or does even something better, then you know that it works. If it doesn't, that's where you adjust. And again, think about my tip. Go back to Copilot Chat to do these adjustments, to improve your instructions, to improve the task. And then when it's done, go back to Copilot Cowork and test it again. Another important thing, know that Cowork can modify your files. So make sure to always make a copy of your original documents, files, notes. So like this, if something goes wrong, you have the copy. What I repeat all the time, always review the output before it goes anywhere. Because the goal with all of this is to hand the repetitive work to AI and use the time we get back to do the strategic work that actually moves the business. So tell me in the comments, what finance task would you run through Cowork first? Because I read every one of your comments and what you propose might be in the next video. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video useful, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and see you next time. And don't forget, robots are coming, so stay human.